To your reading today. Before I explain everything, if you want to skip this part, you can go down in the description box down below and there's chapters or timestamps if you only want to watch specific parts of your reading. If you don't want to watch the whole thing, you can totally do that, okay? So today's reading is going to be a lot, I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying my best to manage the time of this horoscope series that I'm doing. If Aries, you've been waiting on your sign, I apologize, but whenever you're meant to see this message is when you're meant to see it. So to save us some time today, I went ahead and pre-shuffled all of your sections in your reading. So to just cover what's going to be in the reading today, first we're going to start off getting your current vibe. So that's just to see where you're at, your state of mind when you watch this video, whenever it is you watch it, because my readings are timeless. Then we're going to jump into the relationship section, see what pops up in there. For everybody it's different. It could be romantic relationships, situationships. It honestly just depends on what spirit wants to bring to light today. And we're going to be jumping into your finances, goals / career. We're going to finish off your reading with advice and of course everyone's favorite part, the charms. Everything's exactly the same as all of the other readings. Like I said, the only difference is I'm not really going to be shuffling live just to save some time. Right now we are going to channel your current vibe, Aries, when you watch this video. Okay, so let's see what you got. So we got Two of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, and by the way, this is the first time I'm seeing your cards as well. I don't like to look into them and channel anything until I start recording, because sometimes as soon as I flip cards, I start getting messages from Spirit and it becomes a lot. So so you got the Chariot in reverse. Okay. We got Forgiveness, Surrender. Wow, look at the colors, they're the same, purple and orange. That's interesting. And this is your dream card. I believe it's Beach, and I'll be reading this when we get to it, okay? Now let's see. Now I do want to say, I feel like right now a lot of you Aries have been working a lot or working really hard lately on something. This could be like your mental health, it could be like actual like a job or trying to get a new job, or you know, whatever it is that you're currently working on. This could be like goals and dreams that you've been having, but I am seeing you working on that, but also trying your best to make time for either I'm getting like, for some of you, it's gonna be for making time for someone else, and for others of you, it's gonna be just making time in general, like for you, kind of like free time or being able to do things that you used to like doing. Now with the Eight of Wands here, I'm seeing this sort of like shift, or this like momentum for a shift that's going to be happening if it hasn't happened yet by the time you're watching this, okay? Just sort of like travel, some sort of like transformation. Now you did get the Chariot in reverse here, so I am getting so you want this change, right? This change of being able to have better balance, maybe even better like time management as well, as what I'm getting. And you're trying to make this swift change here, and there's something that's blocking this from happening. Like I said, I was channeling for some of you, it's going to be a person. There could have been something that happened with this person where they were sort of like, I just keep hearing like, you're not making time for me, you don't manage your time well, that sort of thing. I'm hearing like arguing. It's not arguing to like fighting and like pushing and stuff like that involved, which is good, right? It's never good to get like physical with each other. So I'm not getting arguing like that, but just like, you know, arguing like words like, you don't do this, you never do that, you never do this for me, and that sort of thing. So again, this isn't going to be for all of you, it's going to be for some of you. So for those of you Aries who are having trouble with like a work-life balance and it's affecting your partner, that's what this Chariot in reverse is. It's sort of blocking you from, it's not that you don't want to, because with the Eight of Wands I do see that like you have the fire and desire to be able to do this, so you very much can, but I'm getting that there was like some sort of argument or something that happened that's requiring some sort of like forgiveness here, and for either you or your person to surrender. I can release my need to control. So maybe you haven't realized this yet, that you need to balance this Two of Pentacles here, because it's blocking you. That's why this card's in reverse. It's blocking your person or this person. So this is your dream card. Now I like to do the dream card because it could be anything relating to something you might have dreamt about or in your waking life. So that's just like in your real life that you need to work on. So let's go ahead and see what the card says and see if there's anything that we can connect from here to the cards that you got in your spread. So beach. A sandy beach on a tropical island indicates a longing to escape your everyday routine and responsibilities. This is a common wish fulfillment dream. So already with the first paragraph, right, having to do with escaping an everyday routine and your responsibilities. So yeah, going back to this work-life balance that you've been needing right now. I'm getting that a lot of you are really like stressed, but which is really interesting because I'm also getting that majority of you actually really like your job. Not all of you, but majority of you have a lot of like pride and joy in what it is that you do, and for most of you it is something that you can like see yourself doing for a long time. It's also something that like you're really good at. I feel like a lot of your coworkers are kind of like, not envy you in a bad way, but sometimes like might playfully be like jealous of you and kind of make like comments here and there like, oh, because like you're the one who does it better, and like, oh, whoever you are, Aries, can do it better because this and that. Like I just hear like little comments here and there, and it's not something that they talk about behind your back. They say it to your face, and it's something that you both like laugh about. So it's like in a friendly, joking manner. But anyways, let's go back to this card. So beaches are places where water, emotion, meets earth, the body. So such a dream could also suggest a longing to express your emotions that is enact them bodily, which is just to act on them. So surrendering and having forgiveness, right? Do you stay on the beach in your dream or take a swim in the ocean? The answer could affect the meaning. If there are footprints in the sand, this could indicate something from your past you're moving away from, since eventually those footprints will be washed away. So this Chariot, moving away from whatever it is that like happened between you and your person. For those of you, for those of you who don't have a person, this could be just like, maybe this is something you've always struggled with in the past, getting out of this like energy of trying to manage your time better. So, this could be just sort of finally making that responsible change, that kind of like self-realization, like, I tend to do this a lot, I tend to like drown in work and not make time for family or for my friends. Maybe this is something I could work at. So that sort of thing. If the sand shifts under your feet, maybe you're concerned that your life lacks stable foundations. If the dream emphasizes the island itself or you're alone on the beach, this might suggest feelings of isolation or insecurity, or else a need for some time alone to reflect on what really matters. Hi Aries, we are now in your relationship section of your reading. Like I said, the piles are pre-selected, so I haven't seen your spread. We're gonna see it for the first time together. The messages I am going to do live, okay? But let's go ahead and see. I keep forgetting to show. So you got Wheel of Fortune, Eight of Swords, This is your song, okay? So you got that's so long. Artist Lil Jon and the East Side Boys feat Usher and Ludacris. Song Lovers and Friends. Sometime wanna be your lover, sometime wanna be your friend. Sometimes wanna hug you, hold hands, slow dance while the record spins. Open up your heart, cause you said I made you feel so comfortable. Used to play back then, now you all grown up like Rudy Huxtable. I think so, that's how you say that. I could be your bud, you could beat me up, play fight in the dark, then we both make up. I do anything just to feel you. Oh, just to feel your butt. Aries, your person's like attracted to you. Why you got me so messed up? I don't know, but you gotta stop tripping. Lovers and friends. So, Aries, your person, whoever they are, they're kind of like in this like in between on wanting to be like friends and wanting to be more than friends. And they kind of want like the best of both worlds when they want it, when they want to, type of thing. And they're mad because you're sort of not having it. You're sort of kind of like, nah, I don't mess with that. Like, you're not gonna, you're gonna take me this way or like no way at all, type of thing. And they're getting very upset about it, that you're not letting them just kind of like, I don't know, have their cake and eat it when they want to. Five of Pentacles. And we'll jump into the cards. Death. Are we gonna let go of this person? We got Boat. Lightning. Blowing Kiss. Soulmates. And the Golden Mirror. You guys are actually supposed to get 4 cards, like 4 of these cards, but I kept shuffling and Spirit told me to stop at 3, so that's why it looks kind of awkward down here. It's supposed to be like 2 and then 2, so anyways. Oh, they're trying to reach you. Maybe you've blocked them on like social media, Aries, or just kind of told them that you needed like some time away from them to like think about this. Actually, let me move this. Sorry, it's like throwing me off. That's much better. Now, I do want to say, let me zoom you guys in just a little bit. Now, I do want to say, Aries, right off the bat with the Wheel of Fortune here, that this person, whoever your person is, you were definitely meant to find them, okay? And that's why the Wheel of Fortune's here, and that's why you got soulmates as well. So this is definitely a connection that there was sort of like no avoiding, okay? You've definitely known this person in the past before, so if you've ever felt like the first time you guys met that you just like really hit it off, and maybe you guys started off as friends because the lovers and friends, and maybe you both just really clicked with each other, and it wasn't hard to, you know, to do that, to have conversations, to start telling each other personal things, secrets right off the bat, that sort of thing. So I am seeing that for most of you, this was a relationship that started off as friends, and again, it was some soul connection, some soul contract in another life, you know, type of thing, which is why they feel so familiar for you. Now, with the Eight of Swords here, there's something that you are trying to get clarity on with your person. So the Eight of Swords is sort of a card that talks about like having like a release from being in denial about something, having or needing clarity on something here within the relationship. And it could be this like lover and friend energy that you may be feeling like your partner is in. Like you kind of feel like you don't know if they, like, why sometimes they want a serious commitment, and then other times like actions or things that they do, things that they say makes you think that it won't ever get past being more than friends. So kind of like just like in and out, like hot and cold energy is what I'm getting. And I am getting that so I'm trying to see here why it is that your person is in this hot and cold energy with you, why they can't just sort of like make a decision. The only thing that I'm channeling from Spirit is that they're just like childish, or they're just not like fully matured at the moment. At least right now that like you know them, they're just not really. See, I'm trying to channel your person and even they're like confusing me. So you got golden mirror. So that's narcissist, love bombing, self-absorbed, one-sided. So your person's very much just sort of like worried about them, and again like what they want, having you when they want you and how they want you, sort of thing. Yeah, so like 1 second they could be really like, oh my god, I love you and I cannot wait to like get married one day and see you come home with the kids and have dinner ready for me and all that stuff. And then they can go from being in that energy and then to just being like chill, like we're just like friends, like you're just like a sister to me. Or, and they might not even just like actually say that. For some of you they might, but for others of you it's just sort of like you'll bring it up one time, like talking about the future, and then they'll just kind of like brush it off. So like saying it but without saying it, if that makes sense. Which is like stupid because there's other times where they're the one who brings it up, not you. And then it's like when you bring it up because you think it's safe to bring it up, like, oh, they mentioned something about the future of me last time, like now I want to, because I feel like you do like the idea of like thinking these things with this person, but it's like when they're feeling the relationship you're all for it, and then when you're feeling the relationship and want to talk about future things, they're kind of like whoa, like chill, and it's just like, dude, what? So yeah, very like narcissistic, very back and forth. Okay, with the lightning we got sudden change, shocking news, surprise. So there is something that's going to arise here. This could be either you, Aries, telling them, hey, I don't want to do this anymore, because we got the death card here. So you telling them, I can't do this with you anymore, you can't make up your mind, and if you can't decide whether or not you want me in your life seriously, like a serious relationship or whatever it is that you're wanting from them, then bye. Like later. And it's gonna be an end of like this whole cycle that you guys have been going through. Now the reason why the 5 of Pentacles is here is because your person, like I said, they're really like self-absorbed. They really like don't see how special and awesome you are, Aries. And I'm getting that you do like give them a lot of like love, you show them a lot of affection. They might also show you a lot of affection too, but like I said, when they want to. And really this 5 of Pentacles is just representing like you for all your greatness and everything you bring to the table, and your partner not realizing that, like they're overseeing how great and how amazing you are. Now I do want to say that I'm also getting for some of you that you guys are not seeing how great you are and how much more you deserve from someone. So there's a need for some of you Aries that are watching this to realize your self-worth a little bit more, and especially because this person's just really taking advantage of you. You got boat over here, so that's receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues. Yeah, so receiving what you need from someone, because I'm getting that most of you want something serious. You're tired of like the same old like, you know, messing around just because and whatever, and playing games and all that stuff. So I am getting that you are very frustrated. You want some sort of like what's the word, some sort of effort, some progression here. And I'm getting for some of you, the idea of like not being with this person is very hard because of, like, again, whenever you met them, you automatically like connected with each other, and it's because you've known them in a past life. But just because you've known someone in the past life doesn't mean that you have to be with them in your current one. You probably met them again because there's some unfinished business here, and that unfinished business is to teach your person a lesson and to teach you a lesson. So lesson for you being, hey, I'm great, I'm awesome, I deserve better, I need to love myself more. And the lesson for them being, hey, you can't just mess around with someone and tell them what they want to hear just to get what you want. That's not the way it works, you know? So that's what I'm getting here. Let's jump into some of your messages from your person. See if I can shuffle this up here with all this stuff. Spirit, can I get some messages to finish off Aries relationship section? What does Aries person want to say today? I wish I could take back my words. So maybe for some of you Aries that are watching this, you already left your person, which is why the death card is here. And this lightning, this sudden change, new surprise type of thing. I'm starting to understand our connection. This could go for you, and it could also go for your person. So again, this lesson that they had to learn, or this lesson that you had to learn as well from this connection, from this like soulmate. Because I'm getting like, again, initially when you met them, you thought like, oh, this is just like my person and that's it, like I already found them type of thing, because of how fast you guys clicked with each other. But now with all of this happening, all this like in and out energy they're giving you, you're kind of like, oh, you know, you're not here to stay long term, you're here to teach me this and that's it. Which I feel like most of you have came to terms with that, and some of you haven't. And just know, like, that's completely fine. I think you just need to like look at it in a different way. And again, I feel like if you look at it from like knowing your self-worth, it's a lot easier to understand and realize why you need to walk away from this person. We both know I am not the one for you. Yeah, clearly, because, you know, with this self-absorbed golden mirror thing we got going on here. See, even they know. I'm sorry if that makes you sad, like seeing that, but even they know that they're not, you know, here for the long run. Can I get one more card, please, Spirit? For Aries. Thank you. We need to let each other go. You met this person, and although they were from a past life, you met them in this life, so that way you can learn this lesson, and so that way you can get closure. And that's what they want to focus, or they want you to focus this on. Okay, I'm gonna put this away, and we're gonna go into your finances goal / career. Hi Aries, we are now in your career, finances, and goals section of your reading. Now again, each section is pre-selected. I haven't seen these, so let's go ahead and see what you got. So you got 2 of Wands. This is like partnership, something between two people. 6 of Cups in reverse. 2 of Swords. Wow. Two of Wands and Two of Swords. Maybe your job involves a lot of like collaboration. Fertility. Ritual with the sweet corn. Elote sounds good. Maybe you guys have been wanting elote. And you got Council of Light. Divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. Look at that. Wasn't I just talking about like, well, I said like having to do with like people or like group, or if you collaborate a lot or something at work, and you got a group of people here. But this is like angels. See how they have like God and Mary and everything. So you definitely do have like this whole team behind you, which is really beautiful. So what I'm getting with your cards here, Aries, is that there's something that you're undecided about when it comes to your career or any sort of like goal it is that you have. And I'm getting that it's something that you maybe like used to do, or that you had your foot in, or that you dipped your toe in for a little while, and for some reason haven't returned to do it since then. There's just something about like, I'm getting a lot of like memories or like nostalgia with this Six of Cups that's in reverse here. There's something that in your past that you're like yearning for, that you haven't been able to like get or have. You have a lot of like uncertainty. There's like two things or two paths that you could take when it comes to like your goals or your career, and you haven't quite decided yet exactly what it is, or how, not what it is, but how you're going to do it, how you're going to get there, how you're going to decide. I am seeing you trusting the process, trusting the unknown, kind of like getting yourself out of your head. And you know, part of that reason is like the help of, you know, all of your spirit guides that you have. They're also saying that, you know, again with the card, that you're divinely guided, and that like not to worry so much about timing, because I keep hearing like I'm wasting time when it comes to this sort of thing. They want you, your team wants you to trust them. I'm seeing that there is some things that you have been planning already. Maybe you like journal. I'm also getting someone like journaling, but like on their phone. So like maybe you're someone who doesn't necessarily journal like on paper, but you probably like write stuff in your notes. That's really specific, but I'm seeing that right now. Your team sees you planning something, which is why you got the watermelon here. That's fertility. So you definitely do have a lot of ideas, goals that you're stirring up right now. And I am seeing with the ritual card here that you're going to try really hard to make it happen, and your team's going to try hard with like all of this power that they have to help you make it happen. Okay? I'm not getting really when. I can try to get give me 1 second. Let me try to get a time frame, spirit. Can we get a, I'm not looking by the way. Can we get a time frame here please on, oh my gosh, on when this is going to happen for Aries? These seeds that they have, this abundance of like fertility, when is this going to be taking place? We got within a few days. So within a few days when you guys watch this video, again, my readings are timeless. Try again. For some of you, it's going to be 8 months. See, even like my brain right now, I feel very like I want to say what I think it is, and then I keep like jumping back and forth and kind of like questioning myself. So I just think that's like the energy that you're giving off with this right now. And by the way, if those of you, like, if you're wondering if these ideas are even worth doing, or what's the word I'm looking for, you're questioning yourself, and because you're questioning yourself, you're kind of like, can I even make these ideas into reality? Like, what are the odds of these dreams or goals that I have actually like coming, what are the odds of them actually coming to life, sort of thing. So definitely keep on journaling, keep on stirring up all of this up, you know, planting all of these seeds that you have, because I am getting, again, this sort of like ritual that's going to happen with the help from your team, and everything's divine timing. So don't stress out too much about, you know, and deadlines. Okay. Yeah. Okay, Aries, we are in the last section of your reading, which is overall advice from Spirit and the charms. I'm going to get you some angel numbers here. Spirit, what is the angel number today for Aries, please? What is it that Aries needs to hear? What's the final advice? Okay. That was weird. Spirit, can I get an actual angel number, please? I guess I left that in there. I don't know. What the heck? That was so weird. There was another one. So you got 444. So it says, trust your journey, trust the way your life unfolds, and trust that you are where you need to be at the present moment. I am protected. This is interesting because we just finished your career section, and it was a lot about you being very like indecisive at the moment with like your goals and your dreams, any aspirations or projects, ideas that you've been having. So I think it's really interesting that you got this one about just sort of like trusting the process, trusting where you're at, not being worried about like timing. Can I get one more, please, Spirit? Can I get one more? That's also a number you might have seen. I'm getting some of you have seen like 444, 440 as well, like 440, the time in your car. I don't know why I'm getting that. Okay. You got 29. You are highly intuitive and creative. Yes. So again, going back to your career section, with all of the ideas and the fertility that you got planting your seeds, I saw that you guys were journaling a lot and things like that. Okay. So you're highly intuitive and creative. Your mind thinks in pictures, and you seem to draw information and ideas from out of the sky. A powerful drive to know the oneness of all things. I am insightful. How beautiful. I'm also getting, for some of you, you may be like designers, or like to draw, or like to sketch. There's something that you guys like. I just see someone like sketching and like drawing. Take what resonates, okay? Maybe that's something that some of you guys like to do. So we got dance. So Spirit is encouraging you, Aries. I'm getting that for a lot of you, this is like healing to sort of like have your own little like dance parties in your room, or maybe you could even be going out dancing with like friends at clubs. You got make a vision board. So yeah, going back to you guys being really creative, I'm getting that, you know, some of you like to draw, and maybe some of you like to put like pictures up on your wall. You really like to decorate your room. I'm also getting that doing a vision board is something that some of you guys have thought about doing. Maybe I'm getting like for motivation to like work out or like lose weight. I'm also just getting for like aesthetics. Just again, just because you like to decorate and you think it's like pretty. So even if it's not like a vision board for something in particular, just in general, like I see you like hanging up or like taping stuff on your walls. I'm seeing like flower petals. I'm getting a lot of things for this card. Again, I think just because you guys are like super creative, and you probably, majority of you already like do this, okay? Which is really cute. I like doing that too. Clean your space. So Spirit is urging you to declutter a little bit. I'm not getting like hardcore hoarder or anything like that. But I am also getting as well that most of you that are watching this tend to get random like cleaning bursts out of, I don't know if that's the right, it could be like 3 o'clock in the morning and you're like, I want to clean my room, I want to clean my bathroom, I want to organize my drawers, my shelf, I want to organize like my jewelry, or I don't know, anything that you collect or something. But I'm getting that this is like healing for some of you. So it says, I am courageous and I stand up for myself. This could also be going back to what was it, the love section, I believe, of your reading today, and also your career one. Sort of like trusting your gut, trusting yourself, having more confidence within yourself. Okay, now if you have headphones on, lower your volume right now, pause the video if you have to. This gets really loud. Okay. Lower the volume. Spirit, what are the charms to end off the reading for Aries today? What are the last final details that they need to hear before leaving this reading? Oof, one got stuck. To me, didn't. Okay. You got nothing on this one, so I'm gonna dog mom. Oh, this one too. Just let me organize some of this. Okay. Let's do initials, alright? Let's start with initials first. Oh wow, that's funny. Oh, that's funny. Okay, sorry. So for initials, you got P and G, and you also got PG. So there's probably a need for someone to keep things PG, maybe with like you and your person. Maybe y'all do the deed a lot and you're like, calm down, like back off a little bit, homie. You got a lot of confetti here, so I do see a lot of celebration coming your way pretty soon. Let me go ahead and read your blocks. So you got LOL. Oops, you got dog mom. So maybe some of you watching this have a dog. I'm getting some of you might have had a dog that passed away. If that's your case, I'm sorry. You got like a wine cup here, so again, going back to the celebration, maybe drinking, going out clubbing. You did get like this dance card, so if for those of you who go out with like friends, guy friends, girlfriends, okay, there's a need for you to spend more time off of your phone, be a little bit more present in the moment. Here I'm hearing TikTok too, because same. Let's see, you got both of the skull charms here. So this is referring back to, well, for one, I'm getting just old cycles that are going to be broken in regards to you and yourself, any bad habits that you may be having. Maybe some of them can be, for some of you, it could be like your space not being clean for a while. If any of you were like depressed or down and out, And for others of you, I'm getting this is regards to your love section of your reading. If you skipped it, you got a lot of messages about a person in your life that wasn't serving you anymore. There was some sort of lesson that you learned from them, and it was just time to like cut the cord here with them. So, and you got the death card in it too, so it's also representing the death card that you got in there as well. For signs, you got Scorpio. Okay, this could be a person or someone significant in your life. Someone thinks you are sweet as honey. I'm getting mom and I'm getting friend for this. Okay. You got the World card, which is a really good card to get. Okay, you might also want to be like traveling soon if you haven't traveled. I know it's like still the summertime. Again, just kind of depends on when you watch this. Okay. I do see you someone who likes to juggle a lot. You like to stay very, very busy. Okay, we got this little there's a word for this and I can't think of it, but this represents the Hangman card, or Hanged Man, in the tarot deck. For those of you that aren't familiar with tarot that much or with that card, it's just kind of like it being delayed or like in delays at the moment, very like reversed energy. So again, this may be just here for like a little funk that those of you have been in, and also some sort of tie, like soul tie that you had with someone as well. Spirit is saying to keep an eye out for bells or for like a message. I'm also getting December for some of you, not all of you. I'm getting something. I keep seeing DM and I keep seeing message. Whoa. Okay, this is very specific. It's not going to be for all of you, just some of you. There's someone that you guys blocked. I'm getting an ex, but I'm also getting friend, like an old friend. There's someone that you blocked and Spirit is saying to unblock them for some reason. Because there's some sort of like message or there's someone that you have blocked right now. Spirit is saying to unblock them because they're going to tell you something or send you some sort of like message. And for some reason, Spirit wants you to see it because it's important. I don't know. I'm like, I don't know, Spirit. I don't condone that. But I'm not going to question Spirit. So do with this information what you want. Okay. Going back to your career, I did see you getting a lot of like fertility and like planting seeds, so that could be what this is going to blossom into. I'm also just seeing okay, that's confirmation. I'm also seeing just really like brighter days coming ahead for you as well, and just really overall like a lot more happiness. Your person that we were channeling today was playing a lot of games with you, a lot of like cat and mouse, a lot of back and forth, hot and cold energy. So that's what this is here for. You're in divine timing with this watch here, believe it or not. I was channeling that a lot of you worry a lot about time and where you're at right now in life, and like wanting to sort of like speed up the process of things, but there's a need for you to trust the process, trust their journey, trust where you're at right now, and not think about it too much. You did get the beach card, so that could be why the $10 here. When we first started off your reading and your like general, what was it, your current vibe, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm also getting reminiscing on stuff from the past or like old memories. I'm also getting, for some of you, overseeing treasures that you have right now. So I'm not necessarily being ungrateful for what you have, but I think just like realizing it a little bit more, not focusing so much on like what you don't have or bad things that have happened to you in your life. Spirit wants you to focus a little bit more on like what you do have right now and what you've learned so far, because I feel like you've come a long way. Okay, we got the 3 of Swords here. So this really just represents, you know how they say like rejection is God's protection? This could be with a certain person, a certain individual, and just in general, because like I said with the sand dollar, or like half sand dollar, I was getting that you dwell sometimes, and I understand it could get hard not to, especially when like you have a lot of things in your past that have given you like trauma, but you're not your past, and everything that happened for a reason. If there's anyone in your life that's not in your life anymore and you miss them, they had to leave your life for a reason. That's really specific. That's only going to be for some of you. And just remember that rejection is God's protection. It was for a reason. It happened for a reason. Okay, let me get 2 dice for you. Oh, interesting. So I was picking up on the fact that a lot of you maybe like to draw. I'm seeing you taking some sort of like art class, or thinking about taking an art class soon. And I'm also getting, what is this? Sorry, I'm trying to like see what this is. So something's weighing down on you, or there's something that is going to be weighing down on you, and I see you guys getting help from someone. I'm also getting reference to this red bell that popped up for you, and like some sort of like person trying to reach you. Okay, I'm also seeing some of you feeling really like weighed down at the moment. So Spirit is urging you to call up a friend for help, reach out to someone for help, because they definitely can help you and they do have your back here. But I just see you like struggling, okay, with something. But definitely reach out if you feel like you need to, or if you have someone trustworthy enough to reach out to, okay? But that's it for your reading today, Aries. Thank you so much for being here with me today. If you resonated with anything in your reading, please feel free to give this video a thumbs up or leave a comment down below. If you're new here, hi, welcome. I hope you enjoyed the reading today. I hope there was some sort of clarity, something that you could take from any of the messages that popped out here for you today. And I'll see you all in my next video. Bye, Aries.